Let's keep it going.
Here we go, MP.
You the man,
you
MP.
Know you can do
Show
it.
him what you got.
And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Doc is out there with Dosumu. Then there's Irving. Then there's Christie, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bulls, Miller is out there with Doncic. Then it's Smith. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Booz Ellis in at the 4. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Let's take a look at Dallas. They've only dropped 2 in this series, Greg, but tonight feels like a must-win game for them.
Listen, very few teams have come back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals. But what they need to remember is they've been the better team all season long. It's time to get back to what they do well and really just make every possession count. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here is Doc. The kick out to Irving. To Doc. 5 to shoot. Unloads. Dothumu's shot is off. And so Miller will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Smith sets the pick for Miller. 3-pointer. And Lively pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Doc can't get it to go.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Pass to Doncic. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here is Doc. Outside Irving. Shoots over Doncic. From the top of the key, he buries it.
I love seeing Irving's work in the mid-range, intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take these shots.
Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to Miller. Over Christie. It's rebounded by Doc.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And now the Bulls on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Dosumu.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws here tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Anunoby. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The fans at the Bulls games are in very good company because Don C is in the crowd. In fact, guys, I'm wearing some of his stuff tonight. I like the drip.
One of Chicago's premier streetwear designers, from shoes to hats. His styles have definitely made a mark on the league.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Well, you look at Doncic, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Doc.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Here's Doncic. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Miller the bounce pass. Anunoby outside. Here's Doncic. Mavericks with the rebound. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the Bulls head coach. Now, coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's the Mavericks with the ball after Luca Doncic hitting the three. Here's Doc. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. On the wing, Miller. Pass to Doncic. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And Doc gets it to go.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Anunoby passes to Smith. To the middle. Goes up on the block. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Irving. And the shot goes in. Irving's got his second basket.
Man, Kyrie just has an unbelievable ability to finish in traffic.
Doncic passes to Miller. Anunoby outside. To the inside. And Smith with the stuff.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Chicago making some changes. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Smith. And it's Kobe White in for OG Anunoby. And then for Dallas. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Hardy in for Christie. Here is Doc. Down low. Lively's shot is off. Chicago leading by 4. Miller outside. Over Davis. Miller, no luck. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Both free throws good from Doc.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Doc. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Doncic comes with the double team. Irving with a clean look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Chicago leading. Pass to Miller. On the wing, Doncic. Here's Vitadze. Lively defending. Doncic. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Outside Irving. They set the screen. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Bulls have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Back to Miller. Lets the three fly. That one misses.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Chicago is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Now White, still yet to score. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
First one falls for him. And the Bulls will go for a different look. For Chicago, OG Anunoby comes in for Starks, and Miller's subbed in for Cunningham. Mavericks making a switch here. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Mavericks trail by 10. Anunoby out there with Smith. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Pritchard in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here is Doc. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's the break. Here's Christie. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
Dosunmu, the pass to Doc. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Over Miller. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Dosunmu's got 5 now. White with it. He has 6. It's Miller on the wing. Defended by Dosunmu. Lets it go from 11. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Doc in the last outing against the Bulls was huge. He scored 22 points, and he was a contributor on the defensive end as well. You can credit his performance as a big part of their Game 3 win. We'll see how he follows it up tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Luca Doncic, he's checked in for Chicago. Now here's White. He's got 8. Doncic with a screen on Christie. White finds Doncic. The kick out to Anunoby. Lets it go with a 3. And Davis pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Smith. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He hits the second from the line. And here's Miller. Doncic outside. And they get it back. Here's Anunoby. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anunoby's got 9.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Moving against Doncic. Chicago grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Miller kicks to White. Pass to Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 11. Doc the pass to Dosunmu. Now here's Hardy. White covering. Dallas again missing.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Anunoby outside. Miller outside. Over Davis. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Miller's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Doc, and the layup is good. 8 points for him.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Doncic passes to Miller. Takes the 13-footer. No good off the front iron.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here is Doc. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Smith checked in for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for White and then for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Davis. Christie subbed in for Hardy. Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got 4 rebounds in this game.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Lively with the screen. Irving looking over the floor. They get it back from downtown, and he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Doc. Doc's got it back down to within single digits for Dallas. The rebound by Dosunmu. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Irving misses.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Anunoby kicks to Miller. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Buzelis, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. Doc the pass to Irving. That one goes in. Irving's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
Looking at the series breakdown. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Doc with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Dosunmu. Kyrie Irving is out there with Christie. And there's Doc. And it's Lively in at the center position. Doc the pass to Dosunmu. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one goes on Anunoby. The Mavericks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Chicago leading by 10. Here's Doncic. Over Irving. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Anunoby. And it's Doncic, top of the key. Fast break. Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Doncic against Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luca Doncic.
Yeah, easy call.
The Mavericks have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 10.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Miller, the pass to Smith. Poked away. Christie against Doncic. Doc can't get it to go. Bulls leading by 10. Doncic outside. Anunoby passes to Smith. Dosunmu with it. He's against Miller. Up and in on the layup. Dosunmu's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Buzelis. And it's Miller in the corner. Smith sets the pick for Miller. Inside. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Miller. 11 points for Smith.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Doc the pass to Irving. Here is Doc. Oh, here's Dosunmu. And Dallas again with the bucket.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Irving against Doncic. Pass to Buzelis. And it's off from 3-point range. Mavericks trail by 8. Here is Doc. 11 points in the game. Sweet move. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
Now Miller. Smith outside. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Dosumu with it. Pass to Doc. This one for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Doncic passes to Anunoby. Yep, that one goes. Anunoby's got 11 points.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Pass to Dosumu. Back to Lively. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Doncic finds.
Hi Lisa, what happened? Hi Aziz, what happened? Why you hate so much to yourself?
Anunoby.
I hate myself.
To the paint.
Why? What happened?
Here's Smith, and it's blocked. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Irving, and it's denied. Miller outside. Down low. Stolen by Lively. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Doncic with the steal.
What happened, buddy?
And here's Miller outside. And the Bulls with another miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Irving's shot is good.
This is what makes Kyrie so difficult to contain. He can pull up anywhere at any time.
What
On
happened?
the wing, Anunoby. Pass to Smith.
Oh my
Anunoby
God!
against Lively.
yaar.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance
That
at
should
the
have
line.
blocked.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside
Come on.
defense consistently in this
Aziz,
one. Look, it's been a very
tell me
productive area
your
of the field
story.
for them.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points
Comment
off
karo
turnovers
yaar.
tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Hardy, he's checked in for Dosumu. Here is Doc. 14 points for him. Back to Irving. Going inside.
Taking it right to
Nice
the defense.
drive, Irving.
Kyrie goes on the drive, stays
Amazing
agile,
drive.
and gets the whistle.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. The first free throw is good. Miller's checked in for Chicago.
Good drive, Irving. Good drive. Like it. Come on, convert this.
And so nice. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Miller dishes to Doncic. Smith with a screen on
defend the shot.
And here's Doncic from the
oh yaar.
home the trifecta. Doncic has got 7 points.
Cricket पे चलने शुरू हो गए ना. कुछ नहीं रुकेगा.
He's got it going on.
Here's Lively. Rebound by the Bulls.
Shit yaar.
Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. White finds Doncic. Back to White. Pass to Bouzel. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Irving. Pocket 4.
Good day. नहीं जाने का. Good day. Very good.
With the rebound. Mavericks trail by 6. Irving with it. Guarded by Doncic.
Nice.
Here is Doc. 1:14 left in the third quarter.
Good pass. Or good shot.
The pass to Doc. The kick out to Irving.
Good pass.
Shoots over White.
Good shot.
Irving can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to White.
I'll block you.
Miller outside. And here is Doncic. Here's the 3.
Good D. Oh yaar, good D bhai.
Lively's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Good defense.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Irving.
Nice.
Number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
Pass to Bouzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Irving with the bounce pass. Now Lively, covered by Smith. Lively the pass to Doc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Brandon Miller out there with Anunoby. Then it's White, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Hardy passes to Doc. To the wing right side. And it's Goodwin missing. The Bulls leading by 7. Outside, White. It's hauled in by Goodwin. Maverick shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Doc the pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Great work by Davis in the screen.
What a finish.
Really making himself a big target in these situations.
One minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. Outside, White. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 7.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Unloads from 13. That shot misses. Bull shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Pritchard, defended by Dosumu. Miller outside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Mavericks trail by 7. Here is Doc. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. First free throw is good.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Both free throws good from Doc. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Miller outside. Shoots the 3. And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls making a switch here. Bruce Ellis is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Davis. Goodwin passes to Lively. Takes it inside. Here is Doc. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Doc's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Lively, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. Mavericks trail by 5. Goodwin passes to Doc. Inside. Here's Lively. Pass to Hardy. Here is Doc. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. Some changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Goga Bitadze. Doncic comes in for Miller. And it's Pritchard in for OG Anunoby. And then for Dallas, Davis is checked in for Dosumu. Christie comes in for Goodwin. And Irving subbed in for Hardy. White against Davis. White down low. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Irving kicks to Davis. Over to the wing. Here is Doc. The 11-footer. Irving's shot is good.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving and that touch he has.
Here's Pritchard. Doncic with a screen on Irving. Here's Pritchard. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks trailing. To take the lead. A nice shot by Irving.
Determined to produce. Kyrie, he is just relentless. He is always putting pressure on the defense.
Now, here's Doncic. To the inside. Here's Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And it's 13 points for Smith. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Chicago making some changes. Anunoby, he's checked in for Kobe White. And Miller's subbed in for Pritchard. And Dallas with a change here, too. Dosumu's checked in. Doc the pass to Irving. Now, here's Dosumu. Here's Doc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doc's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Miller outside. The fader. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 11 rebounds in the game. Fires for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Bruce Ellis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic bounce pass. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Anunoby outside. Miller outside. And again, Chicago. No good. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Doncic against Irving. Doncic with a strong move inside.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Here's Doc, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Smith with a screen on Irving. Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And he does get the second one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
To the middle. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Mavs.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Another thing they've done well tonight is convert at the free throw line. May seem like a little thing, but boy, it can pay big dividends.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Pass to Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the pace.
Irving finds Lively. .114 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doc. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
He lobs it up. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Lively. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Doc. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
The Bulls call timeout. From the inbound, Doncic with a robust drive inside.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Doncic with the steal.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach. I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The Bulls call timeout. Here's Smith. Pass to Doncic. Over Irving. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
And when Luca sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple. Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And here are the Bulls now. And here is Doncic. Here's Anunoby. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Smith kicks to Doncic. Back to Smith. Lets it go from deep. The shot comes out. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all ready.
MP has put himself among the greats this season. That's a great win. Now, forget it. Win tonight, and we got this series on lock.
Good, MP.
Let's ride that hot hand for another W, baby.
Game 4.
Everyone is watching as this thrilling NBA Final Series comes to a Game 5. It's locked up at 2-2. It's anyone's game. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. We've got OG Anunoby. Brandon Miller is out there with Luca Doncic. Then it's Smith, and it's Buzelis in at the 4. And for Dallas, they've got Kyrie Irving. Derek Lively is out there with Dosumu, and it's Doc in at the 4 slot. You look at Chicago, facing, in essence, a best-of-3 series. Only 2 chances to steal one on the road.
So true, and this is their best chance here. When it comes down to a Game 7, that would be a very hard environment to win in.
Outside Anunoby. Picked by Smith. Fires from deep. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Doc. To the middle. Clock at 4. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Doncic outside. Smith with a screen on Irving. From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from 3.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luca Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Allie, thank you. The shot by Buzel is no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. Pass to Christie. Lively with a screen on Miller. Here's Christie. Off target from outside. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now Doncic. Smith outside. Anunoby for 3. Lively grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oh, got that one up quick.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that. Irving always putting the ball right on the money.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Miller. Now Doncic. He's guarded by Irving. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Poke loose. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Miller. Here's Buzelis. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dosumu, the pass to Irving. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Number 1, Luca Doncic. Here's Smith. Anunoby passes to Doncic. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Miller. 5 on the clock. They get it back to snap the cold streak. Deflected. Irving with it. Now Doncic defending. Irving, the pass to Doc. To the right side. Beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with a board.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Doncic. Miller outside. Anunoby with it. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Here's Doc. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Bulls trail by 7. Miller, the pass to Anunoby. Pass to Doncic. Smith with a screen on Irving. And here's Doncic outside. Here's Buzelis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Inside. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Doncic. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Miller. Here's Buzelis. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the elbow jumper.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Dosunmu. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardy's checked in. Doncic against Irving. Here's Miller. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Dosunmu picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Miller hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything.
Wow. Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. The Mavericks lead by 6. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Doc, in their last time out against the Bulls was tremendous. He picked up 29 points, and he was very efficient with his shooting, with a solid percentage in both field goals and free throws. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
The ball's knocked loose. Lively passes to Doc. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Batase.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
White for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Dallas leading by 3. Here's Doc. And the basket is good. Doc's got 5.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. White finds Doncic. Releases. Cash money on the open jump shot. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Back to Irving. Here's Doc. Oh, missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Mavericks on top, up 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen. Checked in for Chicago. Miller comes in for Cunningham. On the court for the Bulls. OG Anunoby out there with Miller. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. Christie passes to Davis. Over Smith. Dallas no good that time either.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Miller right side.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Miller hits them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Hardy, the pass to Davis. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Outside White. Back to Pritchard. Pass to White. 4 on the clock. Off the mark there with a 3. The Mavericks lead by 7. Throws it up high. Oh, a huge finish. AD, my goodness.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Pritchard, the pass to Smith. Miller outside. Shoots over to Sumu. Miller can't get it to go. Here's Dallas now. They're on a 12-4 run.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And White has got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 11. Here's Pritchard. Still without a bucket. Pass to Miller. There's the 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Sumu on the wing. Guarded by Miller. Hoop poked away. White with the steal. And here's Miller. White, the pass to Pritchard. Miller outside. Top of the key. Yep, that one's good. Miller's got 12 points. The Mavericks lead by 6. Here's Hardy. Takes it inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the Bulls call time here. And Dallas making a change here. Irving's checked in. Batase's checked in for Chicago. Luca Doncic comes in for Pritchard. Outside Anunoby. And he's going for the oop here. Count it. He's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Doc. Anunoby covering. Pass to Hardy. Fires for three. And it's Chicago with a board. Anunoby passes to Doncic. 1:43 left to play in the first half. Doncic is doubled. Anunoby for three. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Dosunmu outside. Another one falls for Dallas.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Outside White. Pass to Doncic. Miller on the wing.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. Dosunmu picks one up. So for Dallas, Lively comes in for Dosunmu. And Christie subbed in for Hardy. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for White. Doncic against Irving. That three's off the mark. Bulls trail by 6. Miller, the pass to Doncic. 36 seconds left in the first half of this game. Miller, right side. Back to Doncic. Over Irving. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Doncic. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. From deep, here's Doncic. Doncic delivers from range. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. You got to like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good athlete. He sells fouls really well.
They've got Derek Lively. Dosunmu is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Good on both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Buzelis. Doncic on the wing. Down low. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
And that's playing big right there. Jackhammers it down.
Went up with some bad intentions. Wow, that had some power on it. Doc passes to Lively. Irving against Doncic. Pass to Doc. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Anunoby. Now Miller. Doncic outside. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Doc, guarded by Doncic. Doc, no good.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Anunoby passes to Doncic. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Here's Doc. 11 points in the game. Irving, the pass to Doc. Going inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. The Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Buzelis. Doncic on the wing. And he lobs it up. Shots blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. An open look for Smith. Lively grabs the miss.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Here's Doc. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Pass to Miller. Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. Mavericks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Christie. He's got 11. Here's Doc. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Man, good whistle there.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Irving against Doncic. Nice finish from Luca.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Dallas leading by 5. Dosunmu, the pass to Lively. Dosunmu outside. Here's Doc. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Smith finds Doncic. Outside Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Doc, covered by Smith. Doc, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Doc passes to Lively. He drops it from range. Lively's got 9 points. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Buzelis has got 6 in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Doc. He's got 17. Dosumu, the pass to Christie. Dosumu outside. Jacks up a 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Anunoby. Lets it fly. And it's Doncic missing. Dallas leading by 6. Irving, the pass to Doc. And it's off from 3-point range.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half. Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Here's Doc. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Buzelis. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. Now Irving. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 5.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Chicago calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, and it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 on the court for Chicago. We've got OG Anunoby. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Miller. And it's Bataze in at the 5.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And here's White. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Davis, a screen. Inside. Whoa! Can't outmuscle Davis inside.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Now here's Anunoby. Tight defense on him. Natase with a screen. Shot clock at 6. Pritchard, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Hardy. Here's Doc. Anunoby covering. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Bulls trail by 6. Miller outside. They set the pick. Takes a three. Davis with a rebound. And so it's Dallas with it. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. White, the pass to Pritchard. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Pritchard. The three. On target from range.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Hardy. Hands it from the wing.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Outside White. The floater stolen by Davis. And now the Mavs on the run. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Putting the D in Davis. Anthony Steele igniting the break.
White looking it over. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Doc passes to Goodwin, and there's a 3-second violation. Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Ellis is checked in for Chicago. The Bulls trail by 7. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Back to Dosumu. Pass to Doc. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First one falls. So for Dallas, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dosumu. Christie comes in for Goodwin. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Hardy. So he gets them both. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Timeout Bulls!
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Dosumu, he's checked in for Davis. OG Anunoby's checked in for Chicago. Miller comes in for Pritchard. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. I'll send it back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Doc. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Ellis. Doncic passes to Smith. Back to Doncic. Over Irving. And it's Doncic missing. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Doncic against Irving. From the elbow. Yes, it's good. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Taking what he can get, Kyrie pulls up with confidence in the mid-range.
Pass to Doncic. Luca against resistance.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Dallas leading by 9. Driving to the basket. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Oh, Luca playing grown man ball inside.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luca can have. Wow.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Here's Doc. Screen by Lively. Doc passes to Lively. Here's Doc. Here's DeSumo. And it's Dallas scoring again.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Doncic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Derek Lively.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
No good on the second free throw. Irving with it. 1:42 left in the final quarter. Here's Doc. With the fadeaway. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got rebound number 8 now. Doncic outside. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Anunoby. Here's Buzelis. They get it back. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Smith. That one's good for 2.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Here's Christie. Guarded by Miller. Stolen by Miller. And now the Bulls in transition. And he's going for the lob. Again, the Bulls score. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Christie passes to Doc. To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're behind by 9. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
Here's Miller. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving, the pass to Doc. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. 5 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so the Mavericks take the win. And with this win, they've piled on the pressure. They only need one more victory to close the series out.
And this was a critical performance. At 2-2, a team season can ride on a Game 5 like this one. They did a terrific job of rising.
MP has put himself among the greats this season. Good win. Let's keep it going. win tonight, and you will never pay for a meal in this town again. It's your world. We just live it.
The championship could be claimed right here. Folks, it is electric in the arena for this Game 6 of the... So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Derek Lively is out there with Doc. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christie. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot. And for the Bulls, they've got OG Anunoby. Brandon Miller out there with Luca Doncic. And it's Smith. And it's Buzelis in at the 4 spot. You look at Dallas. Greg, they're feeling good, playing like a champion, and don't want to let this get down to a Game 7.
And I like that mentality. Sure, you'd like your fans to be there when you win the title, but what's more important is getting the job done. You can have a parade later if you close the deal.
Doncic, so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Here is Doc. Pass to Christie. Here is Doc. Pocket 6. Rebound by Smith.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Doncic with a screen on Christie. Here's Doncic. Fade away. Christie with the rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Pass to Doc. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Doc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And here is Doncic. Smith with a screen on Irving. And here's Doncic from the arc. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Doc. And the rejection by Smith.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Back to Doncic. Miller, the pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. And there's Miller. Good that time on the assist by Doncic. Miller's got his second basket of the game.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved and producing.
Here's Lively. Yep, it counts.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the Bulls head coach. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Doc. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Doncic outside. The kick out to Anunoby. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Second, Luca Doncic.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
And Doc gets it to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Smith sets the pick for Doncic. From the arc. Mavericks with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
With the shot. Can't cash in from close range. Bulls leading by 3. Anunoby kicks to Doncic. Back to Anunoby. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And here's Doncic from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 6. From 12 feet out, it's rebounded by Doncic. The Bulls have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Smith outside. Now here's Doncic. The 3. Misses for the 5th time this game, marking it 1 for 6.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Goga Bitadze is checked in for Smith. And Dallas also making a switch. Anthony Davis is checked in for Christie.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Doncic. Miller outside. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Hardy. And he banks in the layup. Here's Doncic. To the paint. Bitadze can't hit. The Mavericks trailing. Outside, Davis. Dallas moving the ball around. Back the pass to Lively. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Davis for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, this is the problem with guarding Davis. I mean, he can shoot it, penetrate, and hurt you in the post. Sometimes impossible to guard.
Doncic finds Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis. Bulls shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That free throw good from Miller. Some changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Goga Bitadze. Starks comes in for Buzelis. And it's Pritchard in for Luca Doncic. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's Davis. Rebound by the Bulls. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
The Bulls trailing. White dishes to Miller. They set the pick. Shoots. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Miller's got his third basket of the night.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Doc. He can't get that one to fall. Smith with some nice D. Here's Pritchard. Still without a basket. Out to White. Pritchard passes to Miller. Now here is Smith. Here's Pritchard. And the three ball is good. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Hardy, no good. Now Miller. 8 points for him. The shot, no good. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're back. Good to have you with. For the Bulls, OG Anunoby comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Brandon Miller in for Cunningham. The Bulls leading by 9. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Davis. Doc is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Hardy, and it's Christie in at the shooting guard. Here's Anunoby. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 9. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Doc in the last outing against Chicago was sensational. He scored 25 points and was ferocious all evening, drawing contact and getting back to the foul line again and again. And this just speaks to the star that he is. He's able to put the team on his back and deliver. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And the Bulls making a change here. Doncic is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Hardy. The Bulls leading by 6. White the pass to Miller. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Smith with a screen on Irving. And here's Doncic from the arc. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Got the pass to Davis. And stolen by Miller. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bulls?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Bulls making a switch here. Bitadze's checked in. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Well, you look at Doncic, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Doc.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
Doncic with it. He has 6. Miller outside. Here's the screen. A 3. Rebounded by Hardy.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Dosunmu's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 10. Now here's White. Doncic outside. Here's the floater. Out to White. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Here's Hardy. 6 points for him. Davis with a screen on Anunoby. Doc. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know, the scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Doncic looking it over. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Mavericks also with a sub. Goodwin's checked in. A nice shot by Irving.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
Pritchard passes to Doncic. Five on the clock. Miller outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mavericks trail by 12. Doc the pass to Goodwin. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Davis the pass to Dosunmu. Here is Doc. He's guarded by Anunoby. Dosunmu's shot is off. And so Doncic will bring it up for Chicago. On the wing, Doncic. Over Goodwin. Doncic, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Miller. Releases from 15, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Davis, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Davis has got 9.
With that great length and quickness off the floor, Davis rising above to knock it down from mid-range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And welcome to halftime.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Looking at the series breakdown. And that concludes.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Buzelis out there with Smith. Then it's Miller. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Chicago, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Mavericks with possession here. A 12-point game. Pass to Doc. Back to Dosumu. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Buzelis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Mavericks trail by 13. Here's Christie. No good on the triple. Here's Buzelis. Defended by Dosumu. Smith with a screen on Irving. The 3 for Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 11 points.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Here's Doc with the drive, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High-energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Chicago on defense. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Doncic passes to Miller. Smith outside. Pass to Doncic. Over Irving. Doncic, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Doc can't get it to go.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Christie. Drills it from outside.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
The Bulls leading by 13. Miller kicks to Anunoby. Down low. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here is Doc. He's got 9. Now Buzelis. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got 7 rebounds in the game. Irving. Offensive rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
The Bulls have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. The free throw drops for Buzelis. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. They trail by 18. Pass to Doc. Now Lively, covered by Smith. Dallas again turning it over. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Doncic passes to Smith. Miller with the ball. Jacks up a three. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here is Doc. Launches it. It's all in by the Bulls. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Buzelis' shot is good. Mavericks trail by 20. Dosunmu, the pass to Doc. And that time, also a missed shot.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Here's Doncic. And it's sent back by Irving.
Excellent anticipation from Kyrie. That time on the block.
Inside, here's Buzelis. Here is Doc. He's got 9. Into the lane. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Doncic. Here's Buzelis. From past the arc. Doncic, no good.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Dosunmu, the pass to Doc. They set the pick. For the three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option. Offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Doncic passes to Anunoby. Six to shoot. Back to Doncic. Offline with his 3. Mavericks trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Christie the pass to Doc. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by Smith.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Off on the layup. Dallas has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. There's the pick. Here's Doc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Doc's got 12 points in the game.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So Mavericks trail by 17. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Doc is out there with Dosunmu. And there's Davis. Then it's Goodwin. And it's Hardy in at the 1.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Pritchard. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
The Bulls leading by 15. And Anunoby slams it in.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Pass to Doc. And here's Hardy. Buries it from three-point range.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Pritchard. Back to White. Pass to Pritchard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Bulls lead by 17. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Knocked away. Miller outside. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Bitadze. Now here is Miller. Launches a three. They get it again. Goes back up. Misses at the rim. Mavericks trail by 17. Davis, the pass to Doc. Here's Goodwin. And stolen by Anunoby. White up top. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Pritchard. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pritchard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for Pritchard. Dallas making a switch here. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here is Doc. Pass to Dosunmu. Here is Doc. Shoots it up. And it's White with the rebound. Chicago leading by 20. Here's Bitadze. Lively defending. Bitadze the pass to White. A floater. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's good. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunity.
And then Bruce Ellis with the dunk.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
With the fadeaway. And that one hits back iron.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Back to Anunoby. Miller outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Here is Doc. Trying to get something going. He lays it in. Doc's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Chicago leading by 22. Anunoby passes to White. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
and now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. So for the Bulls, P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Buzelis. Cunningham comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Pritchard in for Miller. Christie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Hardy. Here's Doc. Missed inside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's White missing. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And Doc gets it to go.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Pass to Washington. Over in the corner, White. Back to Washington. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Doc can't get it to go. Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Pritchard. And here's Cunningham. Here's White. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. White's got 11 in the second half.
In a do-or-die situation, they found a way to get it done and force a Game 7. Talk about a gutsy performance and a huge win for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
They're going to force a Game 7, and they're going to do it convincingly. We're going to have a winner-take-all game for the championship.
Does it get any better than that? I mean, I'm already excited for Game 7, and if they respond to the pressure as well in that game as they did here in Game 6, you'd have to think they're going to come out on top. But we shall see.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Smith.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Washington with the screen on Irving. Pritchard. And he can't bank that one in. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here is Doc. They double him with Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. White looking around. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. I think, Greg, they played with a little more, of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big.
MP has put himself among the greats this season. Some nights, the shots don't fall. One game for all the marbles.